You got a job at the Playboy Mansion.
Yes, I was a butler for Hugh Hefner for 1 year. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And
I saw stuff.
He did. Now you told us a story, and
yeah, that was the first day on my job. I got the job.
So wait, how do you get the job?
Okay, I got the job. I was taking an acting class with Gordon Hunt, and one of the people in the class was Zelda Rubinstein, who right around that time got the job as the medium in Poltergeist.
Oh, the little lady.
Mm-hmm. And so she knew that I needed another part-time job, and she said, "I know the head butler at the Playboy Mansion," so she introduced me to him.
Wait, was Zelda Rubinstein also a playmate?
No, she was not.
Okay.
She was not.
Okay. You could put up a picture of Zelda Rubinstein right now, Jeremy, so people can.
So Zelda introduced me to them. I went in and met with them. They asked me.
Who was the head butler? Who was the head butler?
His name was Thomas. I don't remember his last name.
As the head butler at the Playboy Mansion, is that the person in charge, or were they in charge of?
There were people in charge of him.
Head?
No, they were in charge. There were people in charge of him. So I met with his boss, who was Mary something. I don't remember her last name right now, and she asked me, if I've ever been in a service position, and I said no. And she asked me if I had a black vest, and I said no. And she asked me if I was comfortable with different kinds of people, and I said yes. And then
in that order, those were the questions. Have you been in the service business? Do you have a black vest? And are you comfortable with different kinds of people?
I don't remember if there was any other questions, but those were the main things when I drove home thinking, this is what we covered. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Yeah.
So you get home, and did she tell you in the room that you had the job?
Yeah.
Okay.
She asked me if I could be there Friday.
Mm-hmm. What day of the week was this?
I don't remember.
Okay. But you do remember what day you had to be there.
Yeah, I remember I had to be there on a Friday night, and I worked Friday and Saturday and Sunday for Shabbat.
Yes. No. So Friday night, so you went out and you bought a vest.
And black pants. I had black shoes, Howie.
I didn't ask.
Well, just so you know.
Okay.
And one of my first tasks, I remember
So you get there.
The head butler gives me, takes me around. He's showing me how to, fill up the M&M jars and make sure there's baby oil in every bathroom. And,
Why did they want baby oil in the bathrooms?
Well, it was a different time, Howie.
Okay.
And then I just remember he handed me a tray with 2 enemas and 2 douches on it and said, "Take this up to bedroom 4.
And you have never, so you have 2 douches and 2 enemas. And you've never been in the service industry before.
No.
And you're wearing a brand new vest.
I took to it like that.
Wow. Okay, so you head up.
I walk up.
Is it on a silver tray? Is that how it's presented?
It was. I don't remember what the tray looked like. I really don't. But it was a tray. I remember that.
And you knock on the door. Is there a button? Is there a bell?
I knocked on the door, but I remember going through the great hall and going up the stairs.
What makes a hall great?
Well, it's just big, Howie. Okay. That's what they call it.
Okay.
And
how many bedrooms are there?
I'd imagine like the Sistine Chapel. Like those hallways are great and grand and big.
Is it like the Sistine Chapel?
Well, it's kind of more like when you look at a house and they say, "This is the great room." And usually it's like a big room.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. More like that. I wouldn't think of it more like the Sistine Chapel. That's a whole different level.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So how many bedrooms are there?
I don't remember.
But this is bedroom 4.
This was bedroom 4.
Go ahead.
And I knock on the door, and it opens, and it's very hairy. From James Caan.
James Caan, who's no longer with us.
That's right. And there were 2 young girls in the bed.
Did you know he died?
Him.
Do you know
yes,
he died?
I did. I do know that.
Okay.
Yes. But I didn't really know him.
Did you know he was going to die?
No, I didn't know he was going to die, Howie.
Dad.
We're all going to die.
Well, we're all going to die,
Right.
but we don't know, you know.
Was he dressed? You're saying he's very hairy.
Guess though. You try to guess when people are dead or going to die, is what you do, right?
I try to guess when they're going to die. Oh, because no. That was just at what we call an unfortunate incident.
Okay.
Wait, you're calling the fact that you think my mother passed an unfortunate incident?
Enough.
No, but
Enough.
the fact that you're
Lewis
standing
had enough with
the
this.
fact that you're standing with a douche and an enema in front of
Two douches and two enemas.
was for the
was
women.
James naked?
No, he was in a white towel, very hairy chest, and I gave him the tray.
How do you serve, sir? Here's your douche.
I just looked at him. I remember feeling like, oh my gosh, this is James Caan. I handed him the
rollerball.
tray.
Was it rollerball?
Yes.
And then I went down to the pantry and I said to the head butler, do you know who that was in bedroom 4? And he said, yeah, Jimmy likes his girls clean. And so whenever I would see James Caan in movies, like when I was in the theater watching Misery, I just remember wanting to say to people around me, fun fact, Jimmy likes his girls clean. Like, what do you do with that information? You just kind of carry it with you in your head.
And now
and now you shared it with
every
everyone.
listener
Yeah.
does. So the girls douche and is there a bathroom in bedroom 4? Or
Well, there's, I would imagine, a bathroom in every bedroom.
I don't know.
I
They
don't
all
know,
have to have
Howie.
an ensuite.
I
An
don't-
ensuite.
You've been to the Playboy Mansion.
I have. I was never in bedroom 4, and I like everyone clean.
Yeah, I know that. I know
Yeah.
that about you.
But I've never had them. I've told them to go wash their hands. I never said, flush out your ass. Could you flush out your ass before you shake my hand? I've never said that to anyone.
Well, I don't know how, honestly, how that discussion, comes up. But I would imagine it would be, I don't know. I don't know how he
So-
brings, but I'm sure that by the time I saw him, he had a whole system of how he would handle that.
Oh, so he had 2. Was there 2 women in
There were
there?
2 young women.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
And so he would say, you know what I'm going to do to you? You know what I'm going to do to you too? But first, you know what you need to do to yourself?
I don't know. This is something that you can roll around in your head when you're falling asleep tonight in bed thinking about, what you've learned today.
Did you ever have to do something? Did you ever have to do? This is
I
disgusting.
don't know. I don't know. I come here and I cough all the time.
No, you always cough.
Yeah.